Hi all, you well, this is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Harmony 1 right now, tickers 1 USDT. Once again, thank you for all your continued support across the channel, okay? Really do appreciate everything that you do for the channel. Sharing is caring. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the messages, the nice comments, the likes, the shares, everything you do to contribute towards CoinsKid here. Really do appreciate it. Thank you. Big thumbs up. I hope you had a really good weekend, and I hope you have a really good week moving forward, okay? So diving into one right now, you can see that all the targets have been met. We wicked down here, boom, what an area to buy and jump in that previous swing high down there that we targeted. Okay, so, you know, if you've been sticking with the videos, it's all good. It's all golden, basically. And we're broken out of this W bottom. When we broke this key level of resistance, we did say putting a long there, and you can see that's been met as well. So it's really good. It's really, really good for one. It's getting the recovery that we've been looking for. You know, when things come down and bottom out, you know, they recover basically. And out of all the projects, if you look at the weekly time frame here, okay, not many projects have actually touched this yellow line, which I do say to you so many times. You want to see it come back to the yellow line and hold, okay, on the weekly time frame especially, because if it does, that's your ticket to Mars basically. It's a continuation event. It's just a level of support that you want to see hold. If it doesn't hold and loses that key level of support, the weekly time frame in a bull market, the weekly EMA, the 20, if it starts to lose that and then starts to lose the red line, which is the 55, you know, you're full on bearish. So right now it's good, it's golden, but I do want to make you aware that I am targeting something else on one. You know that I've got that exuberant price prediction up there at $1 plus. And I'm going to go into a little bit more detail with you right now on that particular price prediction that I laid down in for one many weeks ago. Actually, I actually made that price prediction. I do remember now. So far so good. We're looking good. We've come down. We've bottomed out off this EMA. We've got that wick down to that particular level there, and then we're pushing up, and all targets have been met basically. So it's golden. So what I'm going to do now is just show you something that I'm targeting on one Harmony. Okay. For future reference, this is a future price prediction right here, and a reason why I do believe that we will get there. Again, not financial advice, okay? Nothing I say is financial advice. It's just what I target and what I look at, and from a technical analysis standpoint, it's for educational and entertainment purposes only. I'm targeting this particular pattern on a hell of a lot of cryptos right now. This is called Elliott wave theory, okay? And you can look at this for yourself if you want to. This is why I do think that we've got this price prediction up here at 140, and it's very feasible. And I do think that we may get to that in this bull run. So I'll go through it with you. You've got wave 1, Elliott wave theory. You've got wave 1. You've got the pullback wave 2. Then you've got this monstrous wave 3, which we've just gone through. Then you've got this wave 4 pullback, which we're going through right now. And then you've got the final wave 5 there towards the end of the bull run, towards sort of September, October time, before the ABC correction. Okay, so that's basically this Elliott wave here is based off this particular pullback being the bottom of the pullback, but that it may actually run deeper, and I will show you that in a moment. But that it may actually run deeper than that, because what you get in these pullbacks, okay, you get something called an ABC correction, just like you've got here at the end of this wave, and it starts to pull back. You've got the ABC correction within that pullback. Okay, so effectively, you know, this could be A, and then you're looking at B coming up right now, making a high, but then rolling over and coming back down and making a deeper C wave, potentially coming back down to this sort of under the EMA perhaps, or just as this curls round, sort of wick down to the red line, okay, which is a 55 EMA on the weekly time frame. So what I'm trying to say is I don't think that Harmony is going to go on from here to all-time highs. I could be wrong. It might do, but this is just what my analysis is telling me, that we've had this A wave down, corrective wave, okay, from the top here, from this monstrous third wave in Elliott wave here. We've had this A wave correction down to this wick here. Then we start to form this B wave where we start to push on. We look really golden, but then we'll top out somewhere, and then we'll roll back, and we'll create a deeper wave C correction, okay, that will just wick down under the yellow line. And potentially at that time, when that correction does come, you may see a wick onto the red line, which in my opinion would be a fantastic entry for one, because I do think from that point it's confirmation that, you know, you start to march on and you're looking at that extra large fifth wave up there for one of $1.40. Now the reason we've got that particular price prediction right there is because it's based off the same length as wave 1, and it's as simple as that. But there is another technique that you can use to lay down a price prediction as well, and it's using Fibonacci extensions, okay? So what I'm going to do is bring the Fibonacci extension up right now, because you can see if I drop that on the bottom, and that's the previous top, you can move this over, you'll see exactly where one has topped out. So effectively, if you've been following the channel for a very long time, you know that when you come down in a corrective wave and you start to form a new impulsive wave, this is just a large corrective impulsive wave on the grand scheme of things. It's on a weekly time frame, and like I said to you, you always look at that 141 as a 1414 as an extension, and then the 1618 where you do see it hit and roll over, and look at that, perfect, boom. So basically, one is conforming to Fibonacci, okay, which is a very important rule. It's really important, and a lot of chartists use this, so it's great. It's conformed, it's come down, corrective wave down, impulsive wave up, and it's marched on, and it's hit that bang on its head. Look at that on a weekly time frame. It's hit that particular level and started to come down in this new corrective wave that it's doing. So basically, as it's coming down, it's finding support on the EMAs, it's correcting, it's back testing support beautifully, creating that B wave, then a C wave, before marching on to our price prediction and potentially this extension up there, okay, which is a 2.272 extension, and that takes you up to $1.91. That's if it gets there, and you know what it potentially might do, because that might be the euphoric stage of this bull run. But anyway, it just conforms with the fact that Elliott wave theory is looking golden for one, so it's all good. That's basically why we've got that price prediction in the future there for one, and yeah, so that's potentially why we could get to it. But again, it's not financial advice, it's for education and entertainment purposes only. So that's one. So jumping back into the 4-hourly chart here then on one. So with one, then you can see it's bolted up, okay. At the moment, from that bottom there, it's currently up a whopping 91%. It will come up against resistance. That's normal, okay. It will come up against a level of resistance, and right now you can see it. All you do is come to your chart, look at that previous resistance right there. Do you see them multiple touches? And you can see that's exactly where it's ran into it. So that's a bottom there, bottom over there, bottom there. Do you see that? So that's what you do. You target, you move to your left, and you can see it as a level of resistance just there as well. So if it does break that, but I'm not anticipating it will. I think that right here it will run into a level of resistance, roll over and backtest this 55 EMA. But if it does break that, then do obviously look for it to go up and approach this high. But I don't expect it to break that high, to be honest with you. I do think it will run into a lower high and then start to roll over and form that C wave of this ABC correction right there for one. So that's basically a quick update on one. Enjoy the ride whilst you can. Take care, everybody. Most importantly, stay strong, stay healthy, and most importantly, stay tuned. I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye bye.